Hi there, Andy Ron here with Montana Land Source with this week's video summary of the Montana Land Report for January 12th, 2022. It's been a pretty quiet week in the land market over the past week. Only 15 property updates, which is less than usual. One property back on the market, only one new listing, 5 pending sales, 1 price change, and 7 sales. So just continuing this trend, which we've seen for almost 18 months of just dwindling supply and high demand in the Montana land market. One thing I'm hearing and suspecting in terms of not many properties entering the market despite high prices and high demand is many sellers or potential sellers want to roll into replacement properties, and they're just frustrated with the environment of trying to roll into other properties. They don't want to participate in the market as a buyer. It's also interesting thinking about the properties that are still on the market. Many of them have been on the market through this whole 18-month period where the market's been so hot. And I think we've seen some expireds and some properties not being relisted at the end of the year and the beginning of 2022. And what I'm hearing there again is frustration with not being able to find replacement property. And I think, especially properties that have been on the market for over a year, something is going on with that property in terms of pricing or whatnot if it hasn't sold, given in this environment. And I think some sellers are just frustrated. They think their property's worth more than it is. And I'm hearing some frustration there. It seems kind of odd to pull out of the market at this time, or, I guess if you decide you're willing not to sell for less than you want your property for, and you've got patience and you're not highly motivated to sell, you'll just pull out of the market. So interesting times in the Montana land market. I'm preparing for a big presentation in a month. We've got the second annual Winter Real Estate Roundup coming up in Bozeman, Montana, February 8th through the 10th. And it's the premier real estate event of the year. There's a 2-hour land values presentation that's going to be given by myself and Clark Wheeler and Mike McDonald from Norman C. Wheeler & Associates, and appraisers from Northwest Farm Credit Services as well. That is the biggest event of the year in terms of the opportunity to hear from experts in the field on the market. In the past, we have recorded that presentation, and I've made that available on mtlandsource.com. I'm not sure whether we're going to get it recorded this year, so you might want to make plans to attend that. And if you are a broker or an appraiser, the whole event knocks out your continuing ed for the year. I think it's 12 credits available for 2 days and 12 credits available for realtors, and 3 days and 19 credits available for appraisers. Information about that event is at mtlandsource.com. We do not have the registration page set up for that yet. Hopefully it's coming any day now, so apologize for that. But like I said, it is the premier event. It is put on by the Montana Farm and Ranch Brokers Association and the Montana chapter of the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers. So the two top organizations for professionals in the rural real estate industry in Montana. That is the report for this week. Thank you for watching. Find this video on mtlandsource.com as well as other information about the market, and also find information about montanalandsource.com on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.